core principle of hypnosis is that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. And we can see this most clearly by examining the common and everyday trances that occur in our lives. For instance, when we look at our phones or when we look at computers, screens of most any sort, and the way that they flash their colors and lights will usually create at least some kind of low-grade trance that is completely natural. For instance, right now, if you're watching this on a screen, which I imagine you are, there may be a little bit of it occurring. And that's absolutely fine. You can let this happen. In a movie theater, a very powerful trance state is simulated, in that all other stimuli is blocked out, and our senses are assaulted with light and sound. The subdominant hemisphere of the brain cannot tell the difference between real or imagined. The same thing occurs during dreams. Going into trance is easy. It's naturally occurring. All you need to do is let your gaze rest softly somewhere on the screen, pick a spot, and just take a deep cleansing breath. And just continue to watch. Notice the colors, notice the light, notice the shadows. And let another deep breath easily and naturally occur, just rising in the body and feeling the exhalation. And take one more now. Inhaling again. And maybe exhaling twice as long, letting all the air out of the lungs. And just imagining what it might feel like if a wave of relaxation were to move over your body now. Noticing how it feels. Just how relaxed the big toe in your left foot is. Or just how relaxed the pinky finger in your right hand is. Noticing the feeling of the clothing and the skin, the sound and tone of my voice, listening to my voice as if you were listening to music play. Notice that if you listen to it with that quality, you still understand every word. The subconscious mind understands every word. So feel free to listen to this whole experience as if you were listening to music play. All hypnosis being self-hypnosis, it's something that we allow to occur. Take a deep cleansing breath. Go ahead and take another. I'd like you to imagine that you're sitting in the audience of a movie theater. Nobody else there, just you looking up at the screen. And let me know when you can see the screen there.
I can see it.
One sheep. 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, 5 sheep, 6 sheep, 7 sheep, 8 sheep, 9
Testing. It's okay. Okay.
mărăcine, foaie verde mărăcine, frică mie că mor ca mâine, frică mie că mor ca mâine, măi, și mor duce la mănăstire și-or pune pământ pe mine, pământ negru, iarbă neagră, trece puica, nu mă întreabă, pământ negru, iarbă verde, trece puica, nu mă vede, măi. Și când o fi la moartea mea, să-mi chemați bovnica, să-mi ție lumânarea, să mor cu ochii la ea, eu la ea și ea la mine, că prea ne-am avut noi bine, măi.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Hey! Hey!
67.
You okay?
Okay.
Foaie verde mărăcine, foaie verde mărăcine, frică mie că mor ca mâine,
75 sheep. 76 sheep. 77 sheep. 78 sheep. 79 sheep. 80 sheep. 81 sheep. 82 sheep. 83 sheep. 84 sheep. 80.
și mor duce la mănăstire. Și-or pune pământ pe mine, pământ negru, iarbă neagră, trece puica, nu mă întreabă. Pământ negru, iarbă verde, trece puica, nu mă vede, și când o fi la moartea mea, să-mi chemați bovnica, să-mi ție lumânarea, să mor cu ochii la ea, eu la ea și ea la mine, că prea ne-am avut noi bine.
72 sheep, 73 sheep, 74 sheep, 75 sheep, 70.
Foaie verde mărăcine, mărică, și-or pune pământ pe mine,
Sweet dreams.
Sheep, 19 sheep,
maracine, foaie verde maracine, rică mie, că mor ca mâine, frică mie, că mor ca mâine, măi, și mor duce la mănăstire și-or pune pământ pe mine, pământ negru, iarbă neagră, trece puica, nu mă întreabă, pământ negru, iarbă verde, trece puica, nu mă vede, mă.
I'd like you to visualize on this movie screen now a possible future where you're going for a walk in your neighborhood, and you can tell just by looking at yourself the nonverbal body language as you walk through your neighborhood on a day sometime, maybe this fall. And whenever you're ready, allow your awareness to move into the screen and experience that first person. How does that feel?
When I first came home, I thought it was in the future. Because you know why? The whole style is different now. When I was home, people wasn't dressing like this, like all this, all that. Everybody was like, it wasn't as fitted. It was like a little bit loose. Yo, everybody looking like a rap star. Everybody. You don't see not one person without a rollie or a shiny chain. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody is just fly down. I'm like, yo. And the technology. The first time I used the phone, I was using it upside down. I didn't even know.
That happened to me a couple times. So
I was using it upside down. I'm like, how do you use this? Yeah. My man gave me an iPhone. How you use this? I don't know how to use this. I started pressing buttons and stuff. I'm like, when you come home, it's a whole different level, man. It's like you just, like, your mom giving birth again.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
It took me like 3 weeks,
my nigga, to get some cheeks, bro.
I had the same night. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hit that drum, yo. Chair. Word. So, I walk around frustrated, like, what the fuck? I came home and getting released for like 3 weeks, bro, right? Listen to this bullshit, dude. When I finally got some yeeks, I popped a bottle, right? I popped a bottle and get super drunk, more than even hit, man. Whoa, man. I tried and it wasn't working, bro. That ass. I was too drunk.
It happens sometimes. I don't know.
No cheeks, word. Still in the scene.
I know one thing that I'm about to start doing a lot. I'm about to start asking females for their IDs. These females is looking crazy right now. They looking wild, older. Like they looking like they my age. It's crazy now. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what's in that water. You feel what I'm saying? It's something in that water. Some hormone growths and all that, you know, because I'm not trying to go back to jail.
They denied my first address from jail. Before I came home, they denied my address. I came home, they sent me to the 3-quarter house. I was sick. Whoa, I was tight. It's like a house full of dope heads and crackheads and people that got nowhere that like don't got shit. You know what I mean? I got
It's
shit.
more of a shelter.
A bunch of dope heads, crackheads, dirty.
My heart was beating, you know, and I'm just looking around, and it's all new because everything that I seen out the window. Oh, man. My first night in prison was like last day on earth.
When you were standing in front of the judge, did you have a funny feeling in your stomach?
When I stepped in front of that judge out there, I had a beautiful job. I had a beautiful kid's mother, my children, had a nice house, and she told me to come to the glass, and I came to the glass, and I said, listen, can I get a decent bail because I have a good job? She told me to forget about my job, forget about my house, forget about my family, forget about everything, and just worry about this time that she's gonna give me.
What about the person who was standing in the courtroom with you? Do you think that they had a funny feeling in their stomach? I think, in that particular case, Mr. Ronnie, I think they would. They care about you. That's why they're here. Oh, I'm talking about your family. Yeah, I'm not talking about the judge. I'm talking about your family. Anybody who was in the courtroom with you who cared about you, do you think that they had a funny feeling? And when they were waiting for the judge to give you your type of sentence, that they were kind of holding like, please don't give him too much? Do you think that they felt uncomfortable? What about you, Richard?
I was uncomfortable myself.
A lot of dudes come home and get violated before the year's over, before they don't really get a year in, they come right back. So that's probably one thing a lot of people think about, not trying to get violated.
I had a job in Poughkeepsie, it's like an hour and a half away, doing metal fabrication. I was making $52 an hour, and my parole officer, like, she didn't just say she didn't want me to have the job, so she tried to, you know, like, waver around it and say that amount of money for me in my pocket will remind me of the criminal lifestyle that I lived before I went to prison. And because when I got the job, I bought a car, and it was, you know, like a luxury exotic car, BMW or something. So she see me driving the car, now it's, oh, you're trying to play catch up. She see me with nice clothes and nice sneakers. So she said, I look like I'm committing crimes again when I'm actually doing it legit. And she doesn't want me to be reminded of the way I used to live. So I couldn't go to that job. And then she basically summed it up and said, you gotta stay in the 5 bucks.
Make more money than them, they don't like that.
Weeks before, I counted down 20 days, 10 days, and finally got to that one morning, and it's like, I just sat by the door, just waiting. I got off the bus, 42nd Street. I had, I think, maybe $60 that I saved up from working for pennies in there. So it's like a bunch of people, it's nice outside, it's sunny. I was stuck for a while. Like, I really stood in the same spot for like 20 minutes, just looking up at the buildings. I felt like a tourist again. It was just like, you know, your heart is racing, and it's like, wow, but it's not a scary feeling. It's like just an excitement, like going on a roller coaster or something. Like,
Wild deep breaths. I was taking wild deep breaths. I was like, this feels so wonderful. It smells way different. Even though it smells more nasty, the smell is way more nasty than up north. But it's like a freedom. You got that freedom air. You could just keep walking. You don't gotta.
That you remember that you was free to. That's it.
It's that.
Even if it's dirty, it's that once you smell it, it's gonna hit you back like, oh yeah, there was a time I was
walking and don't have to run into a gate in.
You know what made me feel hyped though? What made me happy when I came home? I came home in the summer too. You come home, you hear the music blasting from people's cribs, cars going by, the trunk open, Dominican dudes blasting their music dumb loud. That's how you know you in the town. Like, yeah, I'm back in the city, New York. That had to be a good name for the thing. So when you come home, that feeling, yo, really? Yo, so you trying to tell me you first come home, right? That little feeling you got. Yeah. But you don't really, even if you notice at that moment, I'm talking about when you notice it like months later, you really think about that moment in time. How that moment feel like? You like you never gonna feel like that again, right? Yeah.
If you have good, you have evil. If you don't have one, you don't have the other.
Opposites.
Opposites.
Yeah.
But I think there's so much in between.
Good morning, St. Helens High. Today marks the 35th anniversary of our great volcanic eruption. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I have a question for you. How long do you plan on going on like this?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable sharing with the girls. We're the guys.
You're in PE class for a reason. And that reason is to connect your mind and your body with my daily regimens. You understand? Okay. Each and every one of us has a calling. This is yours.
What is?
To wrestle with yourself. And soon, sooner than you think, you're going to find out what wrestling actually is. But don't be afraid. I have prepared you. You don't need to be ready. Just willing.
You know the drill.
Drills are for strength.
Strength is power.
Strength is power.
Snakes. Enjoy the pain.
Enjoy the pain.
Mind over matter.
Mind over matter.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up. What are you trying to do here?
When you fall down, do you think the people who you call your friends are going to come over and just help you out every time? No? Do you think they're going to come over and help you anytime, really? Do you think you can rely on that? When you're down on the ground, you got a boot in your face. I need you to think. I need you to be here. You understand? All right, well, since she's decided to take the class over, why don't we all get down on the ground? Crab walks. Circle up! Hey, don't blame me. She's the one who has taken over here. Down, 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 down. Forward, go. Torsos up. Torsos up. That is the point of the crab walk, to have the torso up in the air. No lazy torsos. No lazy torsos. Backwards. Go. 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 Do I need to show you? Do I need to show you how it's done? Torsos up in the air. Torsos up in the air. Up in the air. How many times do I have to tell you? You must be prepared. I am the only one who is telling you what you need to prepare. Repeat after me. Enjoy the struggle.
Enjoy the struggle.
Your body is your shield.
Your shield.
Forward. Up. All right, agility ladders. You may think you know why you're here. You may think that there's not a reason for you to be here. There is. I promise you there is a reason for you to be here. You just don't know it yet, but you will when the time is right. You do not get to decide when the time is right. That time will decide for you. Where is the sternum?
Here.
Yes. You are all here in this gymnasium because you have been chosen. Where is the fibula? Yes. You are here because you have the opportunity to do something very special. You have the opportunity to push yourself more than you've ever been pushed before. To know what your limit is and to go beyond your limit. Where is the scapula?
Mr. Bemis, we have to go outside like we practiced for the fire drill.
Children, today is the day. Today, we separate the strong from the weak.
Bemis!
The hard from the soft. The men from the boys. Don't be afraid. Your bodies will protect you. I've prepared you for this moment.
We have to go to the showers. Come on. Come on, follow me. Come on. Come on.
There's still something burning inside.
Go on.
In myself or in the room?
Either.
There's a dark corner of the room.
Ah. Shall we shed some light on it?
Hey, from Death's Antechamber, welcome to Everybody Dies, your portal to the afterlife. Thursdays at 8:30 a.m., 7:30 Central. Watch as your host, Rippa the Reaper, ushers the newly dead into their new home. And now, the star of Everybody Dies, Rippa the Reaper.
Kids, you know that you all die, no matter how hard you try. You can squeal or whine or pray, everybody dies one day. I'm your last and only friend, 'cause this is where your story ends. Take my hand, walk through the door, and you'll live in this world no more. There, kids. There. Everybody dies. You might not be ready, but I'm ready for you. You might slip in the shower. You might get hit by a car. You might get sick and die slowly.
The Murder Man.
You might be running from the police. You might be running from a stranger who thinks he's the police. You might be playing with a toy gun. You might be not selling cigarettes. Everybody dies, it's true. Him and her and you and you. Kids beware when they attack, especially if you are black.
It's time for the Little Lemming Limbo.
Oh, you gonna lay down? Oh, you rolling like that? Oh, you gonna show me something? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Help me! Help! That's how you whack a soul. Oh.
Lethal Letters, where we read letters from our most dedicated fans.
I turned 14 last week, but I've been an adult since sentencing. There's no kids in prison. There's no hope. Don't let me turn 50.
Oh, I'm afraid it's not your turn yet.
Police chase. 7 small children dead. Questioning why officers did.
And now, let's welcome our guests.
You two are lost. You want the third door down the hall on the left. There's cookies in there.
Yay, cookies! Woo!
All right, kids, it's time to play What's the Right Answer? I'm gonna pass the mic, and you tell me the right answer. Go on.
48. Periwinkle. New Jersey. 12:30. Basketball.
Oh, kids, those were the wrong answers. Death is the right answer because everybody dies.
Well, folks, that's all for this week's episode of Everybody Dies. Tune in next week when we'll be welcoming Tanisha McDaniels, an unarmed black woman who will be shot for trespassing as she tries to enter her own die of hyperthermia in Numbers 81, 173. Your host, Rippa the Reaper, will be there to guide the way. That's all for this week's episode of Everybody Dies. Tune in next week when we'll start all over again. This episode was brought to you by Newport Cigarettes. Enjoy a menthol. That's all for this week's episode of Everybody Dies. Tune in next week when we'll start all over again. This episode was brought to you by Newport Cigarettes. Enjoy a menthol. That's Newport Cool.
Kids, you know that you all die, no matter how hard you try. You can squeal or whine or pray. Everybody dies one day.
And now, the star of Everybody Dies, Rippa the Reaper.
Soft and lots of sideways movement, airs. It feels like sadness, a little sadness. It's like a volcano thrust from the back out and around. I just fucking hate it.
Do you sense anything else that we need to do at this time?
No, I'm already doing it.
So take a deep breath now. I'd like you to bring your awareness back out to the audience of the movie theater. Looking up at the screen now, I would like you to see yourself engaged in one of the activities that you know you'll be doing over the course of the next couple days.
Yeah, she's good. So I was thinking maybe we could make some shish kebabs, but I wanted to get something a little special. And what are we going to serve the kids?
I figured just burgers and dogs. See, maybe we should get just like some regular yellow and then...
Can you get some milk?
Yeah.
Can you actually hold her for a sec?
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Do you want to do chicken on the shish kebab?
Yeah, but I don't want it to get too stiff, dry. feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's,
Do you-
can
we
do
could
a
do it.
spicy rub?
Yeah. And I'll make burgers and yeah.
I think we should.
Getting sick?
Fine, it's just something in my throat. Are we good?
Yeah.
No, do you always eat? She doesn't like it when you kiss me. Seriously.
Jealous.
Come
Oh.
on.
No, babe.
What? What is it, baby? Oh. Oh.
I think she's hungry. I think she wants to feed.
think she wants you or not?
I can't stand her sucking on me. Don't look at me like that.
Bit me.
No, I love you, baby. No, I love you.
Wow, you taste different. What? Are you okay? Sam. What are you doing?
Do you feel ready? And gently bringing the attention back to the senses. Just feeling the feet on the ground, the clothing on the skin, play of air in the room. Preparing the eyes to receive light, shadow, color, shape, form, and depth. And just bringing the awareness back to the body in the present, ready for whatever happens next, leaving this activity behind completely. And we'll conclude our session there.